Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's swarmed by the defense. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. 2nd down now after the sack. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Great move there. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds.
This play is not working like it used to against these guys.
And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Got him.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Gets into space at the 50.
Oh, don't give me a block in the back, dude.
Flag on the field.
Holding. Block. Such a good play.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
He's looking deep here.
Hell yeah, that's easy.
Wide open way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sparty.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Yeah.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh, shit. Oh.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. Defense showing blitz here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Really frustrating for the coaches and the fans. Big play nullified by the penalty. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off.
Oh, shit.
Get some space around the 30.
They got it anyways. That's funny.
Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the 1st down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's running out of time.
Oh, shit.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That sack makes it 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
I fucked that up.
Line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Oh, let's go.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play. And that's exactly what they did. The safety was in position, and he makes the interception.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Throw it.
Pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
What the fuck?
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Powering through the defender. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he will score. Touchdown.
All right.
Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a deep throw down the right sideline.
Oh, no way.
Dropped incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Second down after that previous play. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. It's a quick grab. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Spartans have first and 10 here. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down.
Oh, bullshit, dude.
Garcia. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48.
It's just a mismatch all day.
The Spartans keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his target. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Spartans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Handoff running right. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to the left side.
Let's go.
Hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, no way. No way, dude.
Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Just keep fucking running it.
Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running, pounding up quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Dusted on that one.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On third down, he drops to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him.
Oh, they're going for it.
Oh, so now it's fourth down.
Shit.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly.
Literally, their front seven are all stars.
The ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still haven't...
No way, dude. What the fuck?
Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the ball at the 40. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Caught in the backfield. It's Barker.
What the fuck are we doing?
Space at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump in front here in the 4th.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And we're going to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A completion sets up a second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but a hit. Changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense starts with a short field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again. 3rd and long. If this defense gets a 3rd sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. And he'll set up to throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Bro, what the fuck?
Incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. 2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Ramp down the middle. It's Garcia. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle, but first down. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd down and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. Touchdown, Michigan State. This quarterback on fire today. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Balls to the wall.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon, to take the lead in the final minute. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Receiver makes the grab. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. Heavy pressure. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there.
Hit him, dude.
Third down.
Ah, damn.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And it's caught. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on.
Personal foul, lady.
On the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end.
What
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal.
Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. And it's
Fuck yes.
The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch.
Nothing.
Made on the
Let's
left
go.
side.
Game.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Nice. All right into the next game.
everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Michigan State's offense trots out there to open this game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's hitting. And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Hands it off on the counter. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Spartans looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Cornhuskers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Runs through the defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, probably just the 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Important 3rd down play coming up. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Just trucks the man.
Let's go. Big stop.
Picked up about a yard. 4th down. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip
Gang
the field here.
tackles.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Using his legs here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled across midfield with a 48, good enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Spartans pick up enough for a first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
No.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Spartans will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on fourth down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
If you can hold it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
That's not the guy I wanted to switch to, dude.
Across the 30, that's good for a first down. But a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Truman, you're starting to piss me off, dude.
Touchdown, Huskers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
It's Garcia. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle.
What?
It's Garcia. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Ball handed off. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Grab down the middle. It's Garcia. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Huskers come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown.
He was just trying to keep him in it.
Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right.
Reruns with that guy. Unbelievable.
It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines. Refreshing. Nice to see.
The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. What are they doing with his legs? First down here, the offense has time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And he's got his man open downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
Finds his man, has the first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Oh,
he
bull.
did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The Spartans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. It was a 1st and 10 play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility.
And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up
into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the toss and heads left. Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is why they're in the playoffs, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Catch is made down the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And as you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Nate McDowell. What a great tradition. Today, he's living up to it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Let's go.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. We'll give it to the running back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Michigan State, 31, Nebraska, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down. But
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Ooh. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Well, they test the
almost
middle
done here, buddy.
Get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense wraps him up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in the game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's tackled after the catch. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
A change of direction. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. First down here for this offense. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Spartans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the
Cut there.